Hi everyone, welcome. So today we're going to spend some time with a truly beautiful and, let's be honest, a pretty challenging film, Terrence Malick's Tree of Life. But here's the thing, we're not just going to look at it like a regular movie. We're going to explore it as this deep, visual conversation, a meditation really, on some of the biggest questions our faith asks of us. Questions about life and loss, and where is God in the middle of it all? So, let's just start with this thought. Can a movie be a prayer? Can a piece of art be a question that we're maybe too afraid to ask out loud? Or could it even point us toward an answer? I think that's a really beautiful idea to hold on to as we journey through this film's incredible world together. Let's see what we find. All right, so right from the beginning, the film throws us into this central conflict, this choice between two completely different ways of living, and they're perfectly shown to us through the mother and the father. Now, this isn't just about different parenting styles, no. This is something much deeper. It's a spiritual crossroads. And the way the film breaks this down is just so powerful. On one hand, you've got the father. He represents what the film calls the way of nature. It's that path of power, of self-reliance, of trying to control the world around you to get ahead. And you know where that leads? It just stirs up all our brokenness. But then you have the mother. She lives out the way of grace. It's a path of love, of surrender, of trust. It taps into that holy longing that's tucked away deep inside each of us. And really, that's the struggle inside every single human heart, isn't it? The main character, Jack, is living right in the middle of that tension. And his confusion, his rebellion, it feels so incredibly real because it's exactly what the Apostle Paul is talking about right here in Romans. It's that gut-wrenching feeling of knowing what the right thing is, but you just can't seem to do it. Gosh, we've all been there, haven't we? So this leads to a really crucial point the film is making. It's not about just trying harder to choose the better path. It's about the slow, dawning realization that, on our own, we're totally stuck. We can't break free from that way of nature with our own strength. We need help. We need a rescue from the outside. And then, from this really personal human struggle, the movie just zooms out, way, way out. We get these absolutely mind-blowing scenes of the cosmos, of the start of life on Earth. Now, these aren't just random science clips. Think of them more like a hymn, a song about God's incredible power and wisdom. They're showing us that you can find his fingerprints everywhere, even in the most unexpected places. Do you remember that famous scene with the two dinosaurs? The big one is standing over the smaller, wounded one, and it could easily finish it off. But then, it just walks away. It shows mercy. It's such a brilliant picture of this theological idea called common grace. It's this beautiful concept that even in a fallen, broken world, God's goodness is still at work, holding things back from being as bad as they could be, showing little moments of mercy. Now, that moment of mercy with the dinosaur, it's not the gospel, right? It's not salvation. But it's a powerful picture of it. It's like a little flicker of light in the dark, a hint that even in a world that seems to run on survival of the fittest, God's grace is still present, putting a limit on evil and preserving a space for goodness to still exist. Okay, so from the massive scale of creation, the film brings us right back down to earth, to maybe the most painful question we all face. Why do good people suffer? And we walk through this question with the family as they deal with the heartbreaking death of the younger brother, RL. The brother, he's just portrayed as so gentle, so pure, and his innocent suffering, well, it's meant to remind us of someone else. But this is a really, really important distinction the film makes. The brother is what you might call a shadow. His story points us to just how deeply we need a real savior. He helps us feel the question, but he isn't the savior himself. That role, the role of the substance, belongs only to Christ, whose perfect sacrifice is the actual answer to our pain. The emptiness that the family feels after the brother's death it's just so palpable. It's so powerful. And it shows us that a human tragedy this deep can't be fixed with a few nice words or by just trying to be strong. The hole it leaves is so profound that it absolutely requires a divine answer, the kind of healing that only the cross of Christ can truly offer. And that deep, aching need for a divine answer leads us right into the film's incredible final sequence. I mean, after all the pain, all the confusion, we're given this breathtaking vision, a reunion on a beautiful, endless beach. This is a picture of ultimate hope. It's a glimpse of what heavenly reconciliation looks like. And the symbolism here is just so rich. You see the characters walking through a doorframe on the beach, a beautiful reminder that Jesus said, "I am the door." They experience this incredible, loving reunion, which is a picture of our final reconciliation with God and with each other. It perfectly captures the Christian hope, this tension we live in of being already saved but not yet fully home. We get to taste that future grace right now, even in the middle of our messy lives. And this is just so important to grasp. This vision of heaven, it's not meant to be some easy escape from the struggles we're facing today. No, it's a promise. It's the deep, anchoring certainty that our present pain, as real and as sharp as it feels, does not get the final say. God does. So, we've seen these two paths. We've seen the hints of God's grace in creation. We've felt the sting of suffering. And we've been given this incredible promise of hope. But what is it? What's the one path that truly ties it all together? When you put all the pieces together, the film is pointing us toward a single, central truth. That hope we see on the beach, that beautiful reconciliation between a father and a son, and ultimately between us and God. It's only possible because of one thing: the cross of Jesus Christ. He is the true tree of life. You know, this verse from Colossians just says it perfectly. Jesus is the one who makes peace. He is the one who takes our broken, messy lives and connects them to our loving Father. He is the one who brings harmony, not just to our families, but to all of creation. That hope we see in the movie, it isn't just a cinematic dream. It's a real, solid reality that was secured for us. So as we wrap up, I just want to leave you with this question to carry with you. When you look at your own story, the good parts, the hard parts, all the questions you have, where can you see God's fingerprints? Where, in your own life, do you see the path of grace at work? Thanks so much for exploring this with me today.